Hello and welcome to the video. Today I'm showing off some of the best Cyberpunk 2077 mods that you may have missed. From finally staying dry in a downpour, to turning a motel room into a nomad safehouse, and giving every gang the good sense to call for backup. There's surely something here for everyone. But without further ado, let's get on to the mod list for today. Starting off with usable umbrellas, stay dry out there. You know those stylish umbrellas NPCs wave around while you're out getting soaked? Well, now you can equip one for yourself. With this mod, you can finally whip out a fully usable Militech tactical umbrella, a blunt class melee weapon that doubles as your personal rain shield, with raindrops falling off the edges and everything. There are two distinct shapes, the familiar round canopy and that quirky square design, which is really more of a triangle, that you've seen NPCs twirling around. Only now, the canopy has been nudged a little higher so it doesn't clip your head. Both shapes come in 20 variants, lifted straight from the base game, so you can match any outfit. Getting your hands on one is easy. Junk vendors across Night City now keep umbrellas in stock. You can choose the shape and the game randomizes the look. But if you need the perfect palette for a photo mode shoot, for example, the Kaizu Burger Virtual Atelier lets you pick an exact appearance. And if patience isn't your thing, a quick CET console command drops an umbrella straight into your inventory. Now if you want this mod for photos, grab the Umbrella Poses mod, along with this, which will give you a pose pack for your umbrellas. But now, let's hop over to the next mod. Knowing there are a few motels around Night City, but not being able to rent a room has always been annoying to me. But with Rent a Motel, that changes now. At the Sunset Motel in the Badlands and the Kabuki Motel, you can pay a small fee and you'll get either room for the next 24 hours. You can sleep, shower, and stash gear, or just hang out there. Now they aren't the most classy looking or the cleanest, but it's nice to have that option. The mod also adds icons to the map at each place as well. The Sunset Motel costs, I believe, 250 eddies, while the Kabuki Motel costs 500 eddies. In the near future, there will hopefully be support for other motels in the game, but for now, it's a nice little addition, and even added immersion. Now, moving over to interact with H10 Megabuilding. This mod adds a bunch of interactions around the megabuilding, such as sitting, leaning, and smoking to provide a more immersive experience. NPCs still wander around, of course, so occasionally, one of them will be in the seat that you want. Pair it with the H10 Megabuilding unlocked if you want more access to the megabuilding and some more areas to explore. Now, this next mod is made by the same person. Interact with Jig-Jig Street. So Jig-Jig Street has always been neon eye candy, but now it's interactive. This mod dials the city's red light district up from pretty backdrop to living hangout. Built on the native interactions framework, the mod sprinkles usable spots all over Jig-Jig's neon alleys and dim backrooms. So you can finally flop onto a bar stool, lean against a railing, light up a smoke, and have a more immersive experience. Most of the new nodes sit outside the clubs and parlors, but you'll still find a few outside benches and railing spots for late night hanging out. Honestly, it sells the vibe, and it's great that there's some more interactions here now. Alright, if you're enjoying the video so far, please consider subscribing to the channel, and while you're down there, feel free to drop a like as well. I appreciate it, and with that said, let's get back to the video. Okay, now the last interactions mod I have for today is more interactions, the Glen. Step out of the elevator and you can actually lean on the balcony rails, strum the guitar, play the record player on the coffee table, or kick back for a smoke and drink while the traffic hums below. There are quite a few mods of this type. Both Kratos and the Digital Soul 143 have been the mod creators of the last three mods that I've mentioned. They are a small touch that makes the selected area of the game just that little bit more immersive and interactive, and it's a nice refresher. But let's get over to some other mods. E3 Open Police Station lets you finally walk into the precinct that wowed everyone back in that 2018 demo trailer. The author pushed the barricades down, slid up the main roller door, and cleared the crap out of the way, so the underground parking garage is completely accessible. You can even roll in on your own wheels and nose around the parked squad cars for screenshots, for example. Once inside, you can see all the NCPD vehicles and even take them out for a spin if you feel like it. The place is quite empty, as I'm sure all the officers are out on the streets dealing with the major crime that Night City has. But it gives the place an eerie vibe. I believe during a mission we get to see inside the actual police station, but I think it would be cool if there were a mod where we could freely explore it. And I could be wrong about that mission, but I think I saw something like that ages ago. Anyways, it's a cool little mod, and it might just be a step closer to being able to explore the station. But moving on. Need some new wheels? Well, the Harley-Davidson Thundergod is something you may be interested in. It's more than a reskin, it's built from the ground up, a custom bike that sits longer and lower than the Arch Kasengadi, just skipping over that name, or Apollo. To make that silhouette rideable, the author built a brand new rig and armature, so your rider animation actually hugs the stretched frame instead of hovering above it. Now, I didn't change the appearance, but the bike has 26 appearances that you can choose from. 8 chrome and quilted classics, 8 stealth matte paint jobs, 4 iridescent gradients, 4 vintage twin tones with white walls, and 2 showstoppers, a checkered cafe racer look, and a full flame wrap inspired by Bret Michaels. Now, if you want to swap skins on the fly, just install the Vehicle Customizer mod that is in the requirements. Hit your CAT keybind, open the menu, and you can cycle through every colorway without respawning the bike. Each variant keeps functional lights without gauges and bespoke engine sound effects, and on the road it feels heavy but deliberate, carving traffic with just enough agility to remind you that you're still riding a Harley, not a hovercraft. Now, if subtle isn't in your vocabulary, drop this onto your mod list. The Cadillac Escalade is a fully modeled beast from the exterior to the interior, with comfortable looking seating, a well-made dash, and tinted VIP glass. You can spawn it via CET or purchase it via the virtual car dealer. It drives mostly well, it just feels like a big car, with an optional file for a variety of colors as well. Overall, a pretty well-made mod, and I mean, it just looks incredible. But let's hop over to the next one. Fights just got harder with the reinforcement system. This mod lets every gang, plus Arasaka and Militech, radio for backup. The wave size and tier scale with your street cred, and an internal bounty that climbs the more trouble you cause. Each gang member or corpo grunt in the fight can radio for backup while you're fighting them. You'll see a little headset icon over their head when they are, and it takes around 20 seconds for them to make the call, but after that, if they succeed, the cavalry will roll in. Best part, calls can repeat every 60 seconds, so if you keep digging yourself deeper, the fight just keeps escalating until you're either flatlined or in a getaway car. And you can cancel the call by killing them, of course. And the mod also has a heap of settings that you can tweak at your leisure. After that mod though, window shopping from V's apartment now comes with a law-friendly courier service. Virtual Atelier delivery lets you treat Night City like one giant same-day shipping network, or day after shipping, depending what postage that you select. You can place an order using V's computer at any virtual Atelier store, and instead of the usual bland confirmation and the item magically appearing in your inventory, a slick branded panel pops up with all the details: store name, item count, item weight, and a running subtitle before shipping. From there, you can pick your speed, standard if you're happy to wait, priority if you need that item pretty fast. The menu instantly shows an ETA and the final cost. Then your order hits the system and you start getting in-game SMS updates as it moves from created to shipping to arrived. The drop point locker you choose lights up on your map, making the whole thing feel properly integrated into the city's economy. If the default timing doesn't suit you though, the mod has settings that you can adjust using either mod settings or the other mod settings mod. But the settings let you nudge the minimum and maximum delivery windows and even adjust how much heavier gear ramps up the price. Once you collect your haul, the order auto archives after 12 in-game hours, keeping your interface clean while your stash stays freshly stocked. No metro rides, no fast travel, just instant retail therapy straight to your corner of Night City. This mod was made quite a lot better than I had originally expected, and I'm very happy with this mod. But that's the lineup for today. From blocking blades with a Militech umbrella to gang AI that finally rings for reinforcements. These mods show Night City never stops evolving if you know where to look. Hint hint. Subscribe for more and drop a like if you found something new, and maybe binge the playlist linked at the top right of the screen or in the description. Anyways, there's plenty more where this came from. Thank you for watching and happy modding.